Hey guys, I wanted to make a video and talk to you about my top 3 favorite side mission reward items, and then also talk to you about the importance of actually doing side missions. There is going to be a lot of new players coming to Borderlands 3 because Christmas is right around the corner, and some of those players are going to be brand new to the Borderlands series. So a handful of us YouTubers got together with 2K Games, which is the publisher of Borderlands, and decided to put together a hashtag 101 Borderlands beginner guide series. And these videos are not going to be just for beginners. There's going to be some great information, and I'm going to have all of the videos from all the YouTubers that are working on this on my channel on a playlist so you guys can check them out. And again, for my part in the series, I'm going to be talking about the importance of doing side missions. If you're brand new to Borderlands and you've never played the other versions, then you might just run in trying to do main missions to get to the end, and that's probably not the best idea. Now, if you're a veteran player, you understand why you need to do side missions, so I'll be talking a little bit about that later on in the video. But first, I want to show you guys my top 3 favorite side mission reward weapon items. These were the ones I love the most, I used the most, so if you guys are new to playing Borderlands, then you can keep an eye out for these side missions and try to pick these up for yourselves. The first one I want to show you is a Jacob's pistol that you can obtain from a side mission when you first reach Eden 6 and you come to the area called Floodmore Basin. You can expect to reach this point in the game and have access to this side mission around level 25. So once you first get into Floodmore Basin, there's going to be a body on the ground in the middle of this road, and you can pick up this side mission here called Don't Truck with Eden 6. Once you pick that up, you just turn right around and talk to an NPC called Miller, and then he's going to send you on the quest, and once you complete it, you're going to unlock an area in the map called Naughty Peak, and this is going to be the Jacob's home. He'll be standing in the doorway, and you can turn it in, and he's going to give you a purple rarity pistol. This is a Jacob's pistol, and this thing was a beast, and it allowed me to go after some of the higher XP'd enemies, and I was able to level up quite a bit with this. At this point in the game, I had some pretty good weapons on me, but this was outperforming everything. And I am definitely a person that will loot and hunt and grind and do everything I can to get the best weapons, do all the side missions, find everything I can, and still this was the best. So after you pick up this pistol, there's going to be an area that you can farm that's really close by, and the area is covered with dinosaurs. It's on this end of the map right here, and these dinosaurs give a lot of XP, like triple and sometimes even more than the humans do. I think the humans were giving around like 60 XP at this point in the game, and these dinosaurs were giving like 300, 400, 600, and this pistol was just ripping through them, so I was really impressed with it. And yeah, I definitely used this area right here in the game to level up a few times before I moved on and did other missions. And you really need to do this farming right here right after you get this pistol, because this is where the balance is and where you're going to get the most XP. Anything after this, they're going to start getting too low in XP, and you're not going to be able to benefit as much. The next item that you can get from a mission that I think is a must, and this is my favorite item out of anything that you can get. This is called the Whispering Ice Grenade. You can expect to pick this up in the mid-20s, and this is going to be a main story mission item called Lair of the Harpy, and it's going to also be on Floodmore Basin, and you'll be interacting with Wainwright Jacobs to get this mission completed and pick up the grenade. So what makes these grenades so great is that when you throw one, it lays down 6 sticky grenades, and they don't go off until enemies get near or after a certain amount of time. And these grenades will absolutely clear a path or clear a room. They are so overpowered, and the effect is so cool too, to see those icicles shooting out of the ground. I found a really cool place to use these where I was able to get a lot of XP really quickly and farm that area with these grenades. And to do this, you want to go to the Voracious Canopy. It's going to be an area of the map right here where there's going to be these dinosaurs that just jump over this waterfall, and they all land in one spot. And when you are focusing these grenades in that one spot, it is just wrecking all of them that are coming down into that pond. I was able to farm this area and level up a few times. There is a new use station right nearby that you can trigger and then just restart and come back, and you just run over there, and as soon as you see them jump over that waterfall, you start tossing all the grenades, and all of the grenades will kill everything that lands there. You can see my XP bar there building rapidly, and it gets up to 2300, which is really good at this stage in the game. And obviously it works best that you farm this area as soon as you encounter it, because they're going to be closer to your level, and you don't want to come back and do this later when you're too high of a level. But yeah, it will give you that nice boost of 1, 2, or 3 levels, whatever you want to do before you move on to the next missions. It'll give you a little bit more power over the enemies that you will be encountering. The next one that I was really impressed with, and one that got me through some really rough times, and one I would recommend if you want a really powerful weapon then do this side mission here that's called Kill Kilovolt. You can expect to have this mission available to you in the mid-teens, so pretty early on. This guy is located in Electra City, and I didn't find him to be too difficult to deal with, and I had a really awesome TDR shotgun that just destroyed him, but he did drop an awesome SMG legendary that got me through the rest of these missions. This is a doll SMG, obviously legendary, called the Shocking 9V, and this thing absolutely obliterates shields, which was really helpful because the next set of missions I was faced with a lot of enemies with shields, and it was like cutting through butter shooting at their shields. It was awesome. And that's where I want to start talking about the importance of doing side missions. These side missions help to support you through the game, and if you're not doing them, then yeah, you're not getting the weaponry, you're not getting the support, you're not getting the XP. And that was the very first thing I learned in Borderlands back in the day when I played the first one, is that you have to grind out and get that XP and do those side missions, because you've got to be up to those enemies' levels. If you don't do side missions, you're gonna fall behind and they are going to kick your ass. And there's gonna be those players out there that are new to Borderlands and they don't know about needing to do side missions for XP, and they're gonna be flying through story missions and it's gonna be really challenging. They're gonna be maybe a couple of levels or even more under the enemies that they're going to encounter, and that can certainly be too challenging and too frustrating. So you really need that good balance that the game offers you with side missions and story missions. Another reason to do side missions and get that XP is when you're encountering large bosses. For example, my first playthrough right here, I went up to fight Troy. I was a level 38, he was a level 38, and I had pretty good gear, but it wasn't enough. I was pretty frustrated. I didn't know if I could get through the fight, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna rely on the old trick of leveling up and seeing if I could get past his level and if I can beat him at that point. And I did. I went back, I did some more side missions, got that XP up, got 2 more levels on me and 2 more levels above him. So I went back in at a level 40, he stayed at 38, and yeah, it was challenging. It was a really fun fight, but I was victorious, where being at a 38 with him wasn't gonna cut it. And I repeated that for a couple of the other bosses, like the Agonizer 9000. I was at the same level when I went in to fight him, and it was impossible for me, even though I had good gear. So I went back, leveled up, got 2 more levels above him, and then it was okay. So for me, that was my trick in these big boss fights. Just get 2 levels above them, have some pretty good gear, and then just go in there and sweat it out. You'll probably make it. Also, side missions will give you some of the best guns and gear in the game. For example, this mission here called Swamp Bro. If you're new to Borderlands, I would recommend doing this one. It's on Floodmore Basin. You're going to be around the 30s, and this one is going to give you a COV weapon that has unlimited ammo. This one is a blue rarity called the Extreme Hanging Chad, and it's a Children of the Vault weapon, and with these types of weapons, they typically will overheat. Well, this one never overheats, and it never runs out of ammo, and that was a really nice surprise when I got this for the first time. This wasn't one of my favorite weapons. I certainly used it quite a bit, but I wanted to show you guys this so that if you are new to Borderlands, I would say, yeah, definitely hit up this mission. Also, if you guys can do me a favor and comment down below some of your favorite side mission reward items, so that if there are new people watching this video, they can look and get some ideas from you guys as well. I can't make this video like an hour long talking about all of them, so hopefully you guys can help out. Also, I want to pin one of your comments, and I'm looking for the best one that talks about why you guys think side missions are important, and it's really going to help out new players and beginners. So definitely comment down below your thoughts on that, and I'll be looking for the best one to pin. But I hope this helped you guys out, and we'll see you next video.